What? 2 movie reviews? I must be out of my mind. Hi, I'm Marlon, and welcome to Marlon's Movie Reviews. Alright, let's start off with The Gray. Here's a little backstory of it. It's about these guys who are oilers in the Arctic, and they get on this plane, which crashes, and now they're being hunted down by wolves. Let me just start off by saying, this is actually a really great January movie. I know. I said January movies are a bunch of crap, but you know, sometimes they actually do release some good ones. Alright, so in the first 10 minutes of the movie, there's a plane crash. About this plane crash, it's really well done. I mean, when it was crashing, it felt real to me. What I mean by real, I mean like visually it looks like you were actually in a plane crash. It was actually pretty well done compared to other movies that had plane crashes in it, so props to you. I really liked Liam Neeson's role in this movie as Ottaway. He was the man with the plan. He knew what to do and how to survive. I really liked his dialogue in this movie. There's this one scene basically happened in the first half of the movie. He gets bitten by one of the wolves, and he makes this little joke and he says, maybe I'll turn into one of those wolfmen's, right? Maybe it might not sound as funny as how it was in the movie, but I thought it was hilarious because the only thing that was running through my mind is this guy's making fun of Twilight. This movie actually got really intense when the wolves started to pick them off one at a time. One of the most memorable moments in this movie was actually in the trailer when they hear something and all you see in the darkness are the wolves' eyes staring at them. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of other wolves' eyes just came out of nowhere from the darkness. At this point, if I was one of the actors in this movie, let's say it was a real situation, I would shit myself. I'm sorry, but there's a bunch of these beady yellow eyes, these wolves' eyes staring at me. They're not even that far away. They're just staring at me from the darkness. I would shit myself. We are going to die. We are going to die. I'm sorry. It's over for us. There is no surviving. They're right there. They could just pick us off. It doesn't even matter if we have these little shotgun sticks that we made. We can't. There's like 2 wolves per person. I'm sorry. We're dead. Luckily though, they do manage to not harm the humans at that point in time. They don't actually attack them. But I was just saying, I'd be scared shitless. There's this one guy in this movie who's being a real jerk to everyone and just talking crap. I would have killed him and been like, hey, the wolves are probably after us because this guy was being a jerk from the get-go. Don't blame me. Blame animal instincts. Then I would have roasted him on the fire. Hey, they said that wolf's meat tastes nasty. Yes, I would have turned to cannibalism, but I'm pretty sure human meat tastes better than wolf's meat. Just ask Hannibal Lecter. But on a serious note, that one guy, the jerk that I was talking about, I was so disappointed how he died. Like, honestly, throughout this whole movie, there was so many scenes that I just wanted him to die. But no, he didn't die. He survived. He got attacked by the wolves. He survived. While they were chasing them down, instead of him dying, other people would die. He was like the third last person to die, I believe. And the way he died too was such a letdown because he just gave up on life. He just sat there, gave up on life, and he just waited for the wolves to get him. You don't even see him die. I just felt bad for him when he did die, because I'm like, really? You're just going to sit there and just give up? Liam Neeson even said that. Sorry for butchering the name. But he basically said that to him. I just really wanted him to die throughout this whole movie. I really don't know how I feel about the ending. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But on another note besides that, for if you didn't see the movie, I at least wanted a few people to survive. I'm not saying there's people that do survive. I'm not saying that people don't survive. But if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I will say this. Stay till after the credits. Spoiler alerts. They kind of show what happens at the end, because you really don't see it before the credits roll. Basically, Liam Neeson, sorry about that, Ottaway, is laying against the injured Alpha Wolf. That's all I'm going to say, because that's all they showed. Overall, I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really enjoyable movie. I definitely suggest you go see it. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure you would like it too, unless you're scared and stuff. But yeah, it's a really enjoyable movie. Now on to my Chronicle review. The thing about found footage movies, it's either you hate it or you love it. And in this case, I loved it. There are a lot of found footage movies these days. You got Cloverfield, Quarantine, you got Paranormal Activity, now you got Chronicle. Alright, you got these three teens, Andrew, who's not the popular one that gets picked on, bullied, and his life just sucks. You got Matt, Andrew's cousin, and Steve, the popular one. Let me just say that this movie could have started off a lot better than it did. The reason being, because one of the characters, Andrew, decides to buy this camera to document his life, basically. It could have been done a lot better if he started to document once they found the asteroid that was in the meteor that was in the ground that gave them the superpowers. The reason being, because it all seems like a coincidence that just happens, instead of it being like, we found this, let's document it now, you know what I mean? It could have been done a lot better. Another thing that I kind of thought was stupid was this one scene when they were throwing rocks in a pond, and one of the characters are like, do you ever think about doing more with this? And the other guy's like, not really. It's like, you have superpowers, and you're not really doing anything with it. They do later on, but I'm just saying, that was a stupid answer. When they learned that they could fly by using their powers to levitate, I thought that was actually really cool, because, like, what kid hasn't thought about flying in the air? Everybody has had that thought once in their life, at least. And by them showing it, it actually captured that moment. I really enjoyed that part. Even though it looks kind of low budget, they did pull it off, so thumbs up to you. Spoiler, Andrew goes crazy, Steve gets struck by lightning, Andrew goes berserk, then Matt has to put him in his place and kills him, and that's basically the movie. If I had to sum up this movie in less than 5 words, it'd be absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is exactly why there aren't any people in this world with superpowers. Or are there? Sometimes the camera angles were annoying, but it wasn't so bad. Like, I kind of got used to it, so it's whatever. And also, getting back to when they started to learn to fly, when they were like hovering, it looked so fake, like low budget. It looked like they were on wires, just dangling. I really didn't enjoy that, but it didn't harm the movie for me. Like, I really enjoyed the movie besides all the stuff that I said. It was a really enjoyable movie. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really definitely suggest you guys to go see it. It's a good movie. If you don't want to see it in theaters, it's okay. You should at least watch it when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray. And thanks for watching my movie review. Remember to give it a thumbs up because you like this video. Subscribe. And I always like to hear your comments. Today's question of the day is, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.